Hi everyone, welcome to Expressive Photography. I'm Alistair Ben. 10 years or so ago, when I turned professional, I asked myself one question, which is, can I bring something to the marketplace that I think adds value? And I wouldn't have become a professional landscape photographer if I hadn't believed that I could do something for our art form. And I was running workshops predominantly for most of the time I was a professional, or still am a professional. Now, so when COVID hit in March last year, our entire income got wiped off the board. I used to write ebooks historically, so we did have a bit of residual income from that, but our entire income just disappeared. And we don't have a backup plan. You know, this is our work. And it was obvious for me to start using YouTube to try and reach new people, grow our audience. And obviously some good friends of mine like Adam Gibbs, Tom Heaton, Nick Page, Simon Baxter, you know, there's a whole bunch of people who do this type of thing. And I was very focused on education, and I was very focused on bringing passion to the channel to deliver what I thought was important perspectives onto the creative process and the whole concept of expressive photography. And I'm very grateful for last year because we were able to survive the pandemic. We didn't get any help from the government, and we only just managed to survive on our own income from selling ebooks and videos and a tiny bit of advertising income from YouTube. And then more importantly, recently, the membership channel for the people who are subscribing on a monthly basis to get extra content. Now, the purpose of today's video is to not look at photographs and not talk necessarily about photography, but it's to talk about the importance of passion. We've been in lockdown here in Scotland since more or less October, with most of shops closed, non-essential shops certainly, and they're just starting to open up again now. And we're getting to the point where we can think about the possibility of starting to run workshops again. Now, we've got Spain in September, 3 Scottish workshops in October and November. And then plus we have some other guys who are going to start running expressive photography workshops for us as well. Doran Bofan and Horia Bogdan, 2 incredible photographers with so much Arctic experience, are running a workshop for us in October to the Tromsø area, which is going to be about intimate landscapes and northern lights. And there's a couple of spaces left on that. And my really good friend here in Scotland, Alex Trowski, who is a local guy, lives in the local area. He is going to be running day guiding in Glencoe and the west of Scotland, and also some kind of more immersive weekends in the Highlands of Scotland where we can get into the landscape and go to some dramatic places, but also look at the more intimate side of the Scottish landscape with all its moods and emotions. So we're hoping we can get back into the whole concept of workshops, and that's obviously going to make a big difference for us. But the main purpose of today's video is to say that I've had to make the decision to do less content for the main YouTube channel, primarily because it was killing me to make weekly videos or 2 weekly videos plus the membership channel. Ann Kristin and I were just spending all our time making videos. And every time I went out with my camera, it was to make a video. Every time I went out with my camera, it was to make content. And I'd lost my drive to be creative. And as soon as I got to that point, I thought, why? You know, this is pointless. I love writing. I love educating. I love being passionate about the power of photography to give us so much benefit, to care for the environment, to think about conservation, to appreciate nature, to appreciate the world around us and the other people who we have to live on this planet with. Photography can give us huge amounts of therapy, but when it boils down to producing content just to get more subscribers or more followers, I lost it. And I know from some of the friends who have been publicly talking about similar things on YouTube. I'm sure Nick Page won't mind me mentioning his name. Nick has gone through exactly the same thing, where he just feels he's on the hamster wheel, and as soon as you stop running, your face hits the concrete and that's it. And YouTube punishes you for that. They basically say, well, if you're not going to make content for us, we're not going to share your stuff. So it's just, I don't want to be a slave to that anymore. I want to produce content that I'm passionate about, and I want to make content that fills me with the energy and the joy to bring it to you. So what this short video today is about is to basically say, we're still going to produce content, but we're going to deliver it in a slightly different way. So over on the Expressive Photography website, we've had a couple of blog posts over the last couple of weeks that have accompanied the videos that we've been posting on YouTube. The blog is going to be more important to me. When I go out for my morning walk every day at the dawn, so I get up with the sun and walk along the loch and just basically have a look at the birds. And this morning I saw 2 otters and some new summer visitors that arrived. It was beautiful. But I'm constantly thinking about nature and my relationship with it and the benefits I have of engaging with nature. So I'm going to be writing blog posts periodically when the mood hits me. And then we'll be making videos to go along with those blogs. So if you want to make sure you don't miss any of our content, please hit the bell notification button and the subscribe button down below. And that way you'll get notified with new content. You can also go over to our blog and click the newsletter sign up. And what that's going to do is every time we post a new blog post and a new video, we'll be sending out a newsletter to notify our followers and subscribers that there's new content. And I'm hoping to add value with this content. The other thing you can do is you can click on the members join button down below, which I think is over on that side. And for the higher tier, the expressive photographers, we are still producing a video every week. And in there, I'm deep diving into the real power of expressive photography, how to use photography to heal and to nurture our emotions and our articulation and our ability to communicate, how to process creatively, how to process expressively, looking at Q&As, so any questions that you might have, that all piles into the members channel there, and that's what we're delivering. So really for today, it's just a little bit of an explanation to you to say that I don't want to be a slave to Google anymore. If I lose my passion for photography, it's my life. I don't know if you truly appreciate just how much photography is a part of my everyday life. I think, eat, sleep photography 365 days of the year, and I've got an awful lot of stuff in my head that I want to share, but I want to share it on my terms rather than YouTube telling me that I have to post at a certain time every week, and if I don't, then they're going to stop sharing my stuff and all of that type of nonsense. So thank you for everyone who supports us. The ebooks and videos I have been producing in the last 12 months, namely The Color of Meaning, the Expressive Photography ebooks, which were essay-based, and then the 2 processing video series, the Dodge and Burn one that came out just last month, and then there was the black and white one that came out June last year. I'm throwing a huge amount of my technical and emotional knowledge into those products, and truly believe, and the feedback that I get on these products is basically people saying these are game-changing products. This is looking at photography with a new set of eyes. But it's not just photography, it's life. And creative living is a powerful, useful thing for us. So this is what the Expressive Photography YouTube channel and the blog and our learning material and our workshops are all focused on, is how to be better, happier humans, where creativity is free and unconstrained rather than a bunch of rules and building a cage for yourself. So thank you very much for watching. If you're still watching, amazingly, thank you very much for that. You've done extremely well to get to the end of this video. So I'm not entirely sure when the next video will be coming onto the main channel, so please hit the bell notification down there and you'll be notified once new content. And please go over to the blog, jump in there. There's some really nice little articles starting to come together and some nice little photographs as well from our local area here in the west of Scotland. And I look forward to writing more and sharing more with you over the coming months and years. But passion first. We have to be passionate. Otherwise, everything's a waste of time. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone is doing fine. Bye for now.